Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rivka's Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? I am doing good. Starting a little, not very late. Getting my gloves on, and we are going straight to it. I am in the mood to finish some projects. I have a few projects I need to finish. And one of them is a fun project, and I got to make certain I have a board out here to help me. Okay, we have, let's I have a mouse in here. We have a few things. I got this right here, which I will use later thingies. And yeah, I'll put it right up here for right now. Okay. Morning, Audie. How you doing? I am here. Let me go get the resin. I even found my little thing here, the one I usually use. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rivka's Craft Corner. I'm here. Am I fully awake? Not really. But I am here. So, the mouse problem. Twice linked tree. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So, we are going straight into it. I have some stuff I can do. I have plenty of these things to run with. I'm still gonna do some painting. But everything will be done. Yay! Okay. First things first. That's the thing I wanted to get. If I can find a board. Small board, just flat enough so I don't lose it. Oh, not using you yet. You're going to be for something else later on. Hello, I'm here. Oh, that looks horrible. I have plans. I have many. By the way, I found a few things that I was missing. Yay. I might even pour this. I haven't made a choice on this yet. I'm thinking of doing this. But this one's a humongous one. And this time I want to do it right. What?
I am talking to your coffee.
Oh, hiccups? I don't have any.
Determined to spill.
Yeah, they do want to spill, don't they? I love these better than the others that I've been using. Love these because they have them on the outside. They're not getting stuck on the inside, so it comes out nice and clear. Jeff just brought me some coffee. I love these because that will help me with, yeah, I love those. Those I can't wait to use. I have so many of these, it's not funny. So I'll use those too. Yep, I got 3 of those fun ones. I love these type right here. They are so amazing. Yes, feel. I needed to feel this morning. So, oh, it did spill a little. Okay.
Yes, it did.
That's fine. I'm not upset. Hand me that right there. I'm gonna finish making this this other thing. Yeah. 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 Get out. I don't want that in my mold. Okay. Right here is a mold. I will be doing that. Is it Helen? I thought it was Renee who sent me these. Renee sent those to me. And it was a lot of them. And one is a big bucket, like a big bowl-like thing. Sorry. I can just hear him. What are you showing my feet for?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't realize it was over that way.
It's okay. I got really good looking feet.
Yeah, you do. You honestly do.
Except for right now, there's still the remains of the bruises from last time I was wearing those boots.
Oh.
Showing on the toenails.
Yeah, so we're going to do the silicone mold first. Yep, Renee. I still need to send her stuff, and I have 4 more people I still have to send out. But other than that, I have everyone pretty much sent out, I think. I have to look at my list. Why are you sticking? Ah, got it. Thank you for that. Thank you. No, it wasn't planned. And I appreciate you doing that. Well, we got a mouse trap in here. It's a live one. I can't stand those. I'm very much a softie, if you guys didn't know that. I'm very much a softie when it comes to animals, even if it is a mouse. I'm just getting rid of the extras before I pour the other part in here. I think I got most of the, because you want them all in, not to get stuck. Okay, so this is right now in here. I'm right now going to mix her, and this is nice and lubed with because you don't want there's the castor oil. I hate using kill traps. It's not that I would rather save the mouse, send it on its way somewhere else. You know that about me. I'm not a killer. I don't like killing things. And I guess I have such a soft heart. My father-in-law uses kill traps. So what I'm doing right now is just oiling this area right here, because I do not want this to have a big hoodoo of a mess, because I'm making a mold. I'm finishing up my molding. Told you, today is a finishing up day. As long as you use some type of oil and stick it on there, it won't do half of the things that's, it won't stick to each other. That's what I've learned. Where's are these the wet wipes? No, I need the wet wipes for my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have everything else.
What's wrong with these?
What? Those are not dry. Those are dry.
Are they? Right.
Oh yeah, they're dry.
That's a shame.
And they're dry because of the fact they're in the wrong kind of thing. By the way, we bought ourselves a mouse trap. One that's alive. Mouse trap thingy. There they are. What?
For those people who English is not their first language, that means that we capture the mouse alive and we can keep it alive.
Yep.
Not that the mouse trap itself is alive, because that would be freaky. Live mouse traps are usually known as cats.
Oh yeah. Get a cat and they'll get your mouse for you.
Unless they're lazy.
Unless they're lazy.
Remember,
okay.
Get a cat, only feed it once per day.
Yep, and then it'll go after your mice. I am here, guys. I'm not unprepared. I just looking for and it's way up there.
Just don't get anything bigger than an ocelot, or it might consider you prey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Always be bigger than the cat you get.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Definitely. Always be a bigger thing. This'll work. We're working with silicone. So with silicone, I don't want to have my silicone mixed in with the others, if that makes sense. So I wanted to get the silicone started. And I'm using this as my silicone measuring thing because, yeah, I'm making silicone. I'm looking for all the things I'm missing in place. I've been doing so much everything for everything else. And I'm getting my fuel for today. I'm trying to think where I could have put it. I look down there and see if I put I'm looking for it because I have 3 of these. Can you look under there and see if I have them down there? I'm trying to make at least 2 today.
Yeah, but where's the framework you put them into?
That's what I'm concerned about.
So you really shouldn't pour. You want to see if they're in here.
No, never mind. We'll do something different.
Because if you don't have the framework, you're just going to seriously waste your time.
Yeah. Okay. But I want to work on the silicone first. So now, believe it or not, you can actually use these to make a buffer between the two. So I'm using this to make a buffer between the two as I'm making my silicone. I don't want that many. Oh, 2 is perfect. Nope, not 3. 2. Thank you. I found all my wires. I found everything while I was cleaning. So, trying to grab this. I want to put it right here. I want to put it right. Come on. Here. So I want to put one here and one here. So when it's completely done, I can take them out. So, and then I know everything's done. Does that make sense? So yeah, let's do this. Woo! We are doing silicone at the moment. So I have silicone right here. Yeah. Today I'm buying 2 tubs. I have to. I don't want mice into my yarn. I found a lot of yarn. I heard them around my yarn area. Good, that's stuck. That's stuck. And I'm making the silicone first. Okay? That's important to me. Do the silicone first. So, part A to part B. It never takes too much to do part A to part B, but you have to do it. Oh, I'm gonna stick to that. Okay. So, I put about this much. I don't need a whole lot because of the fact that I'm just finishing this off. So, part A to part B. And I usually use this as a guide of how much I use. So I used how much? Oh, we'll see. And this is part B. I don't need a whole lot because it's part A to part B. Probably will come up to about that high. I think I got it pretty even, so that's pretty good. So yeah, we've been dealing with mice. And I do have that yarn, you know, so I have to be very careful. So right now we're doing part A to part B. And we're going to mix this up. Yes, I'm using a silicone spoon or a silicone tongue depressor type of thing. And you have to mix it so it's nice and mixed. I don't have a mixer per se, so I have to do the hand mixing of it. Let's bring it up a little so you see what I'm doing. So I'm making my silicone at the moment. This is one of my favorite ones I make. I am making a 3D print thingy. Do you see it? That's a 3D print. Well, not 3D, but 2D print. I made this a while back. It didn't come out right, and so I want to make certain it's right this time. Then we're going to do some resin. I'm going to ask Jeff to look for a couple things in the resin area for me. Mm-hmm. Not the resin, but the molds. In there, I want you to show me. I'm thinking of dominoes.
Give me a drawer to work with.
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 5, not 4. That's not 5. Down. That.
What the others?
Let's see. One. Is that all the same? No, they're different colors. So yeah, that's dominoes. So.
There you go.
So let's pour the silicone mold. Here we go. By the way, pop the bubbles. Don't have bubbles. Make sure you have no bubbles. Bubbles are a no-no. And I have one of these, so I can easily boom, boom, boom. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. So what I'm doing now is I want all of it in here. I want every little ounce of it in here onto the side right here to literally cover the whole thing. I think I did it. I think it'll be completely covered. Yep, I go very much in the zone. So this right here is my mold. It did cover it completely up. So this can be, hon, I want you to put this up there where it can cure up there. Right beside the...
Yeah, but this is where it was.
I know, but I want it to cure.
Yes, yeah.
Now, do we have anything to put this in? Hold a second. Can you go into that again? I don't want this one. I do want this, but I don't want this one. Open that for a second. Wrong one.
None of these things. I don't know where the rest. If you've got more dominoes, I don't know where they are. See?
Don't do the top.
Fine. What's wrong with the top?
Because they don't have resin molds.
See, I think you've only got those if you want to deal with dominoes, yeah?
No, I have another one.
You do?
Yeah. Right there.
Well,
I like that one better. Because this is what you...
know what I'm saying?
This is what you have. They're the type that I don't know what you call it, but I know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'll have to find that before I can pour this. So I wanted to pour this, but it's a lot to do. I can pour this at least. Let that settle. That would be good. And this, which will be kind of cool. Okay. Let's get this one ready. And we're going to use this and this. No, not this one. This. So we're going to use 2 of these. And we're going to make resin, not resin mold. I just did my resin mold. I'm happy about it. I do have another one that I call my dolphin one. Don't know where it is right now, but I have a dolphin in which I do want to make a resin mold of that too. But if you're wondering what a 2D print, oh, there's my dolphin one. If you look at this, this is actually 2 pieces together. And this is my dolphin print one. So that's the dolphin one I want to make. But we'll talk about that later when all is said and done. Right now, we are hoping this turns out well. So I'm going to definitely be very careful when I pour this. Boy, am I using this up like water. I do want to put like a hint of pink, but I'm thinking either have this clear or have it hint with pink. So, okay, that's about 40. There's 50. So there's 50 right there. 50 there. And no, not you. You. $50 there. Now you're wondering why I'm doing a lot. It's because making this, I have to make certain this is nice. Now, another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take some of this, which is drops, to make certain they stay clear. So we have these are called a special type of drop that prevents it from yellowing. 1, 2. So I just put these in so we can, prevent from dropping. Woohoo! Now I am getting everything ready on the other end. So getting baby wipes. And we are going to try and do at least 2 parts of this, if not 3. So first, I also wanted to make a I had a visual of making a butterfly. It's called a butterfly. Yeah, I had a visual of it. I don't have it right now, but I have a visual of it. Okay, when I say butterfly, I have all these beautiful butterflies in here. Or what? But those are not my butterflies. No, those are not my butterflies. Those are not my butterflies. Okay, they're not in there. Okay, but I have butterflies. In this mess over there. But we won't deal with that mess right now. So, what I'm going to be doing, now that I wiped off this, so the other thing, the reason why I did that light blue, or that blue, is to keep it clear, because I don't want this resin to not turn, I don't want it to turn yellow. And someone told me that using this will prevent it from turning yellow. They're noisy today. Yeah. So we are right now getting everything ready. I mean, I do have other things I can work on to finish off, but first things first, I wanted to work at least on one part, maybe 2 parts of this. So I can say I actually did do something. Oh, this one didn't get mixed. That one mixed, but this one didn't mix. Okay, that's good. Now, baby wipe. There's the baby wipe I needed. This part is to clean up the mess that just spilled a little bit. When you're working with resin, you do spill resin. So, I am ready. I'm just putting my brain on that a 60? I was pretty sure that was a 50. Yeah, that's a 50. But that one says it's 60 and 60. So might have to put in a bigger one. Hate the idea of it. What about you? Ow, 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 ow. This one will work. This one I don't like the best of because they are harder to take out. Although I might have it in a good one right here. Up there, the type that has it on the inside. Oh my, yeah, that'll work. So, kind of made it a little bit too thick for this part. So, this is 60 on it. I have to get rid of at least 10. So I'm making certain this exactly at 50. I can't afford to have it at 60. Hello! Excuse me. Didn't expect that to happen. And that one, about that much. Should be at 50. Let me just make certain it comes up to 50. Nope. Still needs to pour just a tad bit more. Just a little bit more. Let it settle for a second. You want to have exact amounts, especially if you're going up to 100. You want to have exact amounts. That one might end up being at 50. That's at 60, 50 exactly. And this one, a little bit about, very little. So maybe about that much. Don't you love how I'm making certain they're even? Yep, they're even now. And we'll deal with that one soon. Okay, yay! We did it, we did it, we did it. Okay. Anyway, I have plans. I have a lot of plans. So, I want it as clear as possible because when we're making this this resin thing I'm doing right here, it needs to be in clear, like real clear. No bubbles if I can avoid it. Where did the B? That's part A. Part A can go all the way to 100. Okay, that's 100. I want it as pure clear as possible because we are making a dice that's going to be like a potion, and I want them to be able to see. If I can use like a small tint of pink, I will. Very small tint. My husband and I was talking about AA composites and about me getting more AA getting more resin when we move to when we get our new home and everything. Right, dear? Jeff?
What day?
We were talking about getting AA composites.
Well, you were. What did you want to get?
More resin for big pours. Oh boy. Well.
Might take some time before we can afford something from there.
Well, it depends.
Yes, it does.
It depends on a lot of things. I could start small. I don't have to buy a whole bulk. I have to go very slow because this is over pour. Like over pour. And you want to go all the way around. And it has to come out clear, and it's not coming out clear yet. There's too many strings. And you need to go this way, go into the middle, but it's still not clear enough yet. Still a little bit hazy. I don't want any haze. It has to be clear. Not quite there yet. When you're working with resin, it has to be clear. I will do some painting today. I'm going to work on the Anky, the top half. It's going to have gold on the top. Gold. It's getting there. I have to make sure it's clear. Because when I pour this, it has to be 100% clear. I'm seeing down to the bottom. Let's see if I can lift it up and see down to the bottom. Not exactly, but it's getting more clear. I have it at exactly 100, guys, so I have to do it this way. And you have to make sure it's so clear and pure. Might add maybe a tint. Oh, it's now showing right down to the bottom. A tint, not a major, just a tint. You don't want a whole lot. Wrong. Just one little sprinkle. Like a tint. That's all I'm doing. One sprinkle. And then you mix it all in just to have that little bit of sprinkle uniqueness. Ha 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 ha. Thought you were going to spill, didn't you? That you were going to spill. One little tint. Now I gotta wash my hands for a second. Not my hands, but my my finger because I got some resin all over my finger. Resin all over my finger. That's not good. Are you excited? I am working on this fun little project of mine. It's going to be a potion ball. It is. It's actually going to be a potion ball. Because when it's done, it'll have a cute little potion look to it. I'm hoping. That has like a hint of a tint of, yeah, that's not too bad. And it is clear down to the bottom. Yay! When you're working on resin, you have to make certain it's all the way clear. And if you see that, it's clear to the bottom. You can see it going clear. And if you look to the side, it's clear. So we are pouring it. After I make certain there is nothing in here. You don't want no bugs, no nothing in here. Gotcha. You don't want any bugs. You don't want any dirt at all. As pure as possible. So I want this as clear and as pure as possible. So let's do it. I did add a little bit of glitter. Very little. And here we go. How full did you fill it? Did you fill it halfway or is it all the way full? What is going on here? Come on, tell me it come out good. And as you can tell, I think that turned out pretty good. There's no bubbles in this. If you go slow, you don't get any bubbles. I mean, slow as I won't say slow as molasses, but you know, slow. You don't get any bubbles. Oh, that looks so cool, guys. If you're seeing what I've seen, this looks so good. This looks so good. I'll show you. Do you see how clear to the bottom you can see the color is clear? It has a little bit of sparkle. Isn't that awesome? I'm so happy. That turned out better than I thought. Okay, so now you need to mix this one. Just mix very slowly. Get rid of the bubbles. You don't want any bubbles for this. I love this. I can't wait till it comes out. You have to be very careful because it's at the very, very top. And this is, I mean, as high up as to the top as it can be. And there's still some strings. That turned out clear. I can't believe how clear that is. You want to mix it to its clearest, because I'm working on making a potion bottle like thing. What this is this has to be clear, like clear, and then all the way to the top to about here, to the top. Then I have to move it out of here and then do the second part, which is this thing right here. I already have my numbers on it and everything, so I don't need you to worry too much about anything on that. And you want to be at the very, very bottom. Make certain it's clear to the top. You don't want no strings in here at all. No strings, or else it does not set. Trust me on that. I learned my lesson the last time, so I'm going to make certain it's nice and purely mixed. And you go into the middle very gently, because after all, this is so up to the top. So you mix it. I'm working on this dice mold, guys. I finally am working on it. This dice right here, this big dice mold. This one, I know for a fact it's going to work out fine. There's not going to be no mistakes, no mess ups, no nothing. Might have a seam to it later on, but hey, I'm not too upset about that. I think that is as clear as it can get. I can see the bottom of this thing. I can see the bottom of that, and it is absolutely 100% clear and pure. So we have this at clear. We're going to put one, and I mean one small bit. Do you see what I just did? Just a small bit, nothing big. And then you go in and you mix it all in. You don't want it all, you don't want it, you need that to be distributed. It's not going to be overly full, but this thing is full. I mean full to the brim. So excited about this. Can't wait till this comes out. So gorgeous. As you can see, nice and clear. See right down to the bottom. See, you can even see my gloves on the bottom. Now we're going to pour it into this. And what I've learned is if you don't want any bubbles, pour at the very top. Be very gentle. You don't want no bubbles to form or anything. We're going to the very top. Very tip top. So I was right in what I was thinking. But that's going to look amazing when it's done and dried. But that is to the very, very top. I like how that's at the very, very top, and it's not to the very, very top, but it's not to the very, very top. What I mean is, it's not it's not at the full capacity. Now, I'm going to ask my husband to get me like a piece of wood to put this on. A piece of wood. That way I don't have to move it very far. I can just lift it up and put it on a piece of wood.
Do you even have a piece of wood?
We have a small piece of wood.
Whereabouts?
Show
me what you're trying to shift. This thing?
Yeah, I cannot touch it this side. You see? Boop, boop, boop. So all I need is just to slide it onto a piece of wood.
I don't know if you have a piece of wood. You want to try to slide it under this?
What? Not sure if that will fit, but we can try. I don't want it to spill. That's the big
where's
thing.
your piece of wood? You're going on about it.
I know there's a piece of wood, but I don't know where I put them at the moment. It was in the bedroom, but we had mice in there, and I think I moved everything out of there.
There's no way you would have put it there.
It's okay. I'm figuring it out. So we're making this dice, guys. We're finally on it.
Maybe a piece of stiff cardboard somewhere? Would that work?
Foam, 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 foam. I know exactly what. In the very back is a foam piece. Cut that piece about small. Murgles. Did I really have to drop some of that?
Foam's not strong enough to support that. Here.
What do you have?
Cardboard.
How thick is it? Oh, that'll work, but how do I lift it?
Well, you want me to just tear this piece off, don't you? Or you want the whole box?
No. You can tear a piece off. As you can tell, and it's very, very sparkly, by the way, guys. It's very, very sparkly. What? That might work. Yeah, that might work. Let me put that there, and I'll put it underneath it shortly. Because all I need to do is move it, and I don't want to...
Honestly, you need a conveyor belt between here and the resting place.
No, when we have our own home, it'll have a special spot to go to. It's called a drying spot. And you have to mix it to where it's completely mixed correctly. The right consistency, and it has to show to the bottom. And if it doesn't show to the bottom and it's not clear, then you know you didn't do right. And you don't want to have any strings in it. Okay, when I'm talking about strings, when you first start with resin, it has like it goes cloudy. It goes very cloudy when you put the A to the B. Very cloudy. I think I got it because it looks clear to the very bottom.
That's what we're taking with us today.
So just a sprinkle. Don't put too much of this in. Just a sprinkle. Because you only want it to be, you still want it to stay as clear as possible. Don't know if this is going to work, but hold a second, guys. I'm going to see if this piece will work. What I'm trying to do because I have to move this is onto something where I can easily move it to the other area and it won't make a mess. Oh, I think that will work. That'll work really well. Okay, so back to mixing this.
And you got another container you can put something separate, separate.
No.
You haven't.
There's that thing down there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you said a bit. Oh, what have you got in there?
Well, that's the thing. We have to take what's in there out.
Oh, flower. Well, that's flower pots.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, well, you can put that in under the awning somewhere and you've got to pay the in that, yeah.
So what I'm saying is, what we have to do is we have to take everything out of there. We have to light it up.
So Jeff and I are going on vacation. We are getting everything ready for that. And look at this. Oh my word. Can you see this? Can you see it? I can go to the very, very top. Okay, this is starting to drip. Yeah, it's starting to drip. Why? Okay. It's not covering it. That kind of bothers me. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, you buggles. I was just trying to... Oh, Marcos. Oh my god. Skirts. Don't do that. Spilled over. It's only because it's not.
We were just trying to rearrange things and pack it all out of the way last night.
No,
Do something different with it.
I think I went wrong. Guys. I think I filled it up wrong. So I gotta go put this back in because it's spilling all over. And this is what happens when you're not paying attention. I forgot I had to put the top on top of it when you get it. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Drip. Drip.
you're exactly what I wanted.
And we'll get used to seeing regular customers.
Yeah.
One place I worked at.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I did get a mess. That's not how I wanted it. But I did get a little bit of a mess. It's fine. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Not very happy about that. Just that mess. So let's clean up a little bit because I realized my mistake. I realized what I did wrong and everything. Okay, so what I was supposed to do, and I didn't realize what I did until just now. Okay, it's fine. Everything will be fine. I'm right now cleaning off the area that had spillage. It still came out really beautiful though. You gotta admit, this did turn out really pretty. Now, this part right here actually goes over the top. It definitely goes over the top and all the way down to the bottom. Oh, I have it wrong. I have it wrong. I had it wrong. I had it wrong. This is the side. Oh, I hate when this happens. That's what's supposed to happen. And I have too much in here. I kept trying to figure out what did I do wrong. And I now know what I did wrong. So I'm fixing it. And it needs that seal. Okay, that's not too bad. As long as it seals it. Everything's sealed now. It won't come out. That's what happens when you're not paying attention, people. I wasn't paying attention very well.
Who knew?
But it's okay. It'll all work out in the long run. Still have perfect. Okay. Oh boy. If only I had something to help me get it down. Anything. Because it goes into that little hole there, and oh, I hate when it's like this. Well, we could. I don't want to use my scissors. Give me a moment, people. Give me a moment. Do we have anything that's flat?
I don't know. Do we?
We could probably use this. Okay, I think we got it now. I think we have an idea that might work. Okay. We might have an idea. Like I said, I made a mistake. I own up to my mistake. And this part is what I'm going to do. So like I said, I'm still doing this. But I'm trying to find a way to make this where it doesn't spill. I don't know how they do this. I might have to do the other thing. Might have to. don't like the idea of it, but I might have to. So, starting to go through. I could do it that way. Go little by little. No, I didn't say there. Still not doing what I wanted to do. When you're making mistakes, you own it. Maybe a pipet. Maybe a pipet will do. I should have quite a few pipets. Let me try pipets. I am liking that, and I'm excited about it, so that's good. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this side right here to kind of clean up that stuff. I'm just fixing the seal, just to make certain none of that resin comes outside the seal. So it's quite important to me. This comes out perfect. Hun, in this drawer right there, can you get me a pipette or two? In that drawer. That's a pipette. That's a pipette right there. So open it up.
This?
No, that's a pipette right there. You're handing it to me. Thank you. So we're going to use pipette today. I never planned on it, but hey, fun. So.
There are people who make plans? Wow.
And what did you find out about them? Cool. Do you like my idea for it? Yeah, the pipette idea worked a lot better. I never thought about using pipettes for this, but I have to use pippets for this one. Yeah, it would. I watch a couple resin videos, so it usually helps me. But when I make a mistake, it's like, okay, we're getting somewhere because it's slow, slow go. But it's the only thing I can think of to actually get this in. Oh, you're eating.
Yes, yes, I am.
So I'm using the pipet. This is the first time I've actually used a pipet this way. But how else was I going to get it into that hole? Don't you agree?
What's that?
I couldn't figure out how to get it to the hole.
No clue.
It's getting there. It's on the inside. It's not on the outside. I'm excited about how this is going to turn out, even though I made such a mess of it at first. Yep, all the way to the tippy top. Exactly. But I couldn't figure out how to get it to go and stay down there, you know. So sorry it's taken me a while. You know what? I'm thinking of something else. Just for a second.
Ooh, can we play 20 questions? Animal, vegetable, or mineral? Oh no, you're thinking of something else. So you're just organizing your thoughts to tell other people what you're thinking of. So we're not playing 20 questions.
No, we're not playing 20 questions. I want the seal to stay. So
we're allowed to play 20 questions though. It's like PG.
I have an idea.
We're not allowed to play truth or dare.
That's
not
work.
PG.
Keep it so full. Just give me a minute, guys. I have an idea on something. If I have enough. Good. And I'm gonna pour this on the top to close in the resin that's in here. And I'm gonna get some, this is UV resin. UV resin prevents the other resin to seep out. I think that's a brilliant idea. I think that will help. I think that will help. Sorry, I have to do this because the resin's been trying to seep out and I'm tired of it. So I'm using the UV resin on the top so it doesn't seep out. It won't take long, I promise. It might not make sense to seal it up on the top right here, but I think it needs to be, because if you don't seal it, then you don't get the resin to stay in place and it keeps seeping out. So I'm using UV resin right here. It's nice and hard. Awesome. Awesome. Looks like it did its job, and that's what I'm after. I wanted it to do its job. Yep. Okay. Sorry about that. Because if I'm filling this up, I don't want it to keep seeping out. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's going to be a gorgeous setup. Really is. Starting to warm up. That's not a good sign if it's starting to warm up. That looks much better, doesn't it? It's not coming apart. She just drip. Yeah, it's dripping. Okay, I got resin dripping off of my gloves. Definitely dripping. I thought something was dripping. I kept seeing it. For this one, yeah, I have just enough for this part. And then for the second part, I might have to make some resin. But for this part, I think I do. But it's getting warm, which tells me this needs to be done. I'm very excited about it though. I hope this turns out the way I'm hoping it does. And it doesn't all the way to the tippy top. Come on, you can do it. I knew I had enough. You have to do it little by little when it comes to these things right here. This is the first time I've used a pipet though for my resin projects. It's coming to the tippy top! Yay! I might not lose any resin at all. Won't that be nice? Ugh, getting it all over me. I don't know how much drip drops it's been doing. Probably there. I've been feeling it drip drop and I can see it dripping, but I don't know. I didn't know where it was dripping dropping at. Tippy top. Come on. You can do it. I'm so excited about this dice though. And it already has the coloring on it. It already has the gold on it. For the numbers. Am I there? Am I there? Am I there? I think I'm there. I think I'm at the very tip top. I think I'm at the very tip top.
One would hope.
I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. Okay, so we're at the tip top. We kind of want it to, if you give me a minute, I will be right back. Be right back. But yeah, that resin was, it had to be used up pretty quickly. And it had to be very quick. Ow, ow, ow. Now where is it? Is it down here? Not necessary. No, it's not that. Okay. Please let it not be very far. Can you get them anything for like
I don't know. Maybe they don't want me to entertain them. Maybe they'd rather see a dancing bear. Or, I don't know, a video about cats. Everybody who's currently not being entertained can switch channels to a video about cats. Keep this one open though. Open it in another tab. Then, when whatever my lovely wife is finished doing is done and she's back out here, I'll tell you, or she'll tell you, or somebody will tell you, and you can turn the cats back off. If you don't like cats, what kind of person are you? That's sad.
Oh, you're funny.
Because, like, everybody likes cats, except, mice and other cats. Okay, that's about all the entertainment I've got in me. You really need to clean this up. Is this anything useful? No. Is that anything useful?
That's not but
Okay, then. What's in here? Something in here. These tea bags. What are your tea bags again?
those are fresh tea bags.
This is not a fresh tea bag.
What?
It's
No. And that's so full. It's not funny.
No, it's not. So we can't use it for entertainment.
No, and I can't find the little plug.
I didn't do anything to it.
I didn't say you did.
It was the one-armed man.
I don't know.
We're looking for a plug. I don't know what kind of plug. I don't know what it's for. I don't know why we're looking for it. I'm just keeping up a running commentary. I'm not very good at it though.
Oh, okay.
She found something. She's on her way back.
Not all the
Quick,
way back.
turn the cats off. Oh wait, no, false alarm. She's not ready.
What is Audie saying? Is she laughing?
I have no idea. I don't have it tuned to it. Hold on.
Yeah,
find
she's
out
laughing. Okay, we have a problem. I don't have the plug for it.
Oh no.
There's a plug. It's a little stopper, and I don't have it. So we have this. This one's done. I need to move it very carefully, and then I have to deal with the other thing. Oh, Muggles. Excellent. You can go to the edge right here. You're feeling nice and warm. That's nice. Okay. We did it. We did it. We got that one part done. I just won't have a plug over it. That's no problem. Let's see if we can get the rest in here.
You nearly slipped over on this, so I'm moving it out of the way.
Yeah, I nearly slipped over that. As you can tell, we got the second part to it, which I just spilled quite a bit. Not a whole lot, but I spilled some. But I did it, guys. I did it. I think I might have a perfect one this time. I might have a perfect one. Might. No promises. Who knew? Can you cut another one of those, please? Off of the other thing. Okay, so we're going to clean this. Son, can you cut another one of those? Tear, whatever, babe.
What?
Can you cut or tear another one of those from that same box?
What did that box ever do to you?
Nothing, but yeah.
Do you want one the same size, like so the opposite end of it, or what?
Yeah, I do. I want the opposite end of it.
All right.
And my husband's growly.
El Destructo.
He's destroying a box. I just made.
Take that.
Oh.
Yeah, not a box anymore. There you go.
Fine. As long as this is on it. Now, if you look at that, we have my first. I already did the other part, and I can't find the stopper for it. That is the problem. But we won't worry about it. The stopper, it doesn't really need the stopper. It just prevents, Yep, down with the box. Down with the box. Box needs to be broke down. Okay, so I'm cleaning these out because I need to use them again. Really cleaning them out. Because I need to use them again. I don't think I have much on me, so We're going to clean. Yep. Wrist tool structure. We needed this box so I can move it around. Because I'm going to be also doing something fun once all is said and done. Yep, that's good. Hon, can you go through this into the trash? Or get me another trash bag to put this in. I don't care which one. Can you also get me the other thing that has the little get off of me. Okay. Last but not least, no, that's not it. We do have something here that works. We do have something here that might fill that. No, it won't fill it up. But I can move it over.
You might want to swap some of the food around later on.
What food?
The food we packed into that great big tub that we're not going to need every single molecule of.
Well, you never know. Stop growling. Got clean. That's clean. That's not clean. I was looking. Which one's clean? Which one's not clean? Because I'm going to need it again to do the rest of this lidding part right here. So this is the way I clean these, is to get as much as possible so I can use it. But at least this one, I don't need to use UV resin. Do I? I'm very happy I did that, and I am going to put something in it. I have to get it as close to, but then I don't have the other thing, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be precise. Okay. So I got all those cleaned out except for that. 1, 2, where's the third one? Hello, where are you? 3. So we got 3 done. I wasn't playing around. I wasn't playing around at all. But sometimes you have to clean your tools. You have to. If you don't clean your tools, then you'll be sorry you didn't do it. Like clean the areas that dripped and everything like that. Make certain it's not on your skin. Make certain it's not on your gloves, or change gloves. That's one way of doing it, and change to a clean pair of gloves to start the new project. But I think we did pretty good. We have this one. It's nice and warm, by the way, underneath her. So at the moment, we are going to move this, and we're going to pour it into this. And we're going to pray this holds in place. And let it just pour in. Okay, next thing. Why is it sticky there? Hon, can you go get me... Never mind, there's some apple cider vinegar. I have apple cider vinegar. If I can grab it or reach it.
You might need to stand up.
Nope, got
That
it.
would be terrible.
Oh, it's in the bad arm, but I had to do it. It's just basically clearing off the
Blow me over.
clearing off of the sticky resin. I didn't have my arms covered, so I got a little bit of resin on my arms, just a little, nothing big. The best way of handling things is by washing it off.
Oops.
I can't.
Good thing you put the lid on.
Yeah, it's on.
Otherwise, I would have jumped up myself.
Yeah, it's on. So I'm using at the moment vinegar on my hands. And then you want to wash your hands real quickly before you put on new gloves. I never knew resin could seep into your gloves. Never knew it. They're supposed to be nitrile gloves. You go there. Okay. We're going to set you there for right now. Dry my hands, dry my hands, dry my hands. Check them out, check them out, check them out. Then we are going to use two new gloves. Yay! Got gloves. I got plenty of gloves. I have tools. These are the tools of my trade right here. Here. So I'm right now getting my gloves. Not doing much at the moment because I'm putting new gloves on. Maybe they have it right. Double glove your hand.
Possibly, dear. As brought to you by the people who are attempting to sell you more gloves.
No, it wasn't them. I'm talking about I learned it from Evan and Caitlin.
And what was their reason?
They said that resin sometimes seeps into your hand from one glove.
Then they're not wearing it properly.
Or
they're wearing porous gloves, which they should not be doing.
Yeah. These are nitrile gloves. Okay. Putting on gloves, guys. Putting on gloves. I need clean gloves to keep going. Okay. We got gloves. Gloves is on. That's awesome. Now, what did I do with you? There we are. I have a hair appointment today. I'm going to get my hair done. So that's good. I'm very happy with that. And sorry about the I know I keep saying I'm sorry. Probably it doesn't need to be done, but I keep saying sorry because your time is just as important as my time is. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this off. Finish this stuff off. There. It's going to turn out good. I really do think this time it's going to turn out good. Because I made certain I stirred that little baby. Didn't I, dear?
You did.
I stirred and I stirred and I stirred to make certain it was clear. Clear as
mud.
Clear as possible. And I won't say as mud. My husband said mud, not me.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you doing, Audie? How's everything going for you? I'm just kind of cleaning up just a tad before I start on the rest of this resin project. Okay, now we are going to fill this up to the 40 mark. I still can't believe Renee got these for me. It's like, wow. I was like really blown by what happened. And the first one came out really bad. Yeah, it is. It's 40. So I need up to 80 this time. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. And it's up to 80. I probably upset a couple people because I didn't finish what I was doing. And seriously, you have to clean up first when you're working with resin, and especially since you don't have a whole lot of room, you have to make certain it looks pretty decent. Right. I am going to work on a few other things too. It's not just this, but I really wanted to show you. Yeah, she must have been, because I didn't expect that. But I lost the plug. I lost that little plug. Ah! Oh well. I'll find the little plug somewhere, somehow, and pray that I pray that no one throws it away. I lost the plug. No, it's a little plug that goes onto that thing, but it's okay. Everything will work out in the long run. It really will. Now, as you can tell, this is actually cloudy. Can you see the cloudiness? It's like really cloudy. You can see the stringiness. There's some stringiness. So I need to mix it really well to make it clear, because it's going to go in here. I'm excited. I think this is going to turn out gorgeous. What do you think? I think it is. I think it really is going to turn out really good. By the way, I want to show you something I made that has all those beautiful ladybugs on it. And it has pink underneath. And it's glow in the dark, by the way. I could change it to a green color. Maybe. Like go with green, lime green, and fix the whole thing to have like a green look to it. And just keep the other part for something else. No, but still has too many wings. Too many strings.
No, the bread still hungry. Going to go raid the food box.
Okay, well, honey, we have all that rice stuff. You can eat those rice cakes if you wish.
I mean, the ones from 2 years ago.
Yeah, they're still good.
You can't prove that.
And it wasn't 2 years ago, it was last year.
The chips weren't good.
Yeah, but that was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the we were over at our last Pesach, we were over at our land. And we had a beautiful Pesach meal. Hopefully next year we'll have Pesach at our own land and on our own property and in our own house. Won't that be amazing?
I can spread crunchy peanut butter on popcorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
On, you mean the popcorn cakes? Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, once those things have been gone for a year, they lose all flavor.
They never have flavor anyways.
just makes it worse.
Oh, you're funny. I love you too. So that is perfect. It's mixed really well. You can tell it's mixed really well because if you can see to the bottom, which I can, yay! If you can see to the bottom, and how you can tell is if you can actually see to the bottom of the cup, it's clear. So yeah. Well, I remember asking you if you could, and you said you would, but Renee beat you to it. It worked out fine though. I wouldn't mind the second one, to be honest, because I can't buy it. I wouldn't mind the second one. Then I can make 2 of them. Wouldn't that be fun? But we will talk about that later.
Let's see if I can feel my stomach with this or not. Not.
Okay. And yes, you just saw my husband's feet walk across the road.
Mm-hmm. Look. It says original popcorn, but this is actually flavored cardboard.
Flavored cardboard.
And only mildly flavored at that.
And here we go. We're going to finish this
I think this
off.
entire batch
This
they
is
forgot to add the salt and the butter.
amazing, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's see if we can get it up to the top. Not way up to the top, but top part to finish it up. Okay, and then you have to squeegee, or you have to lightly. What I usually do is I usually push it down into this little section right in here. Get that little bubbles out of there. Check every one of them to make certain there's no bubbles in the edges, you know, right in these little edges right here. Because you don't want bubbles. You don't want bubbles. Oh, Murgles. Did you really have to do a piece of hair right there? Gotcha. I hate when they do this. There's that bubble right there. It's popped. And you want to make certain you got all the bubbles. You don't want any bubbles in that lid part. Because if you have bubbles in the lid, like this one has a bubble right in that little section right there. Pull it out. Pull it out. Good. Now, you can get your hand kind of messy when you're trying to pull out bubbles. You don't want any bubbles in there. Did I get it? And there's a bubble right there. Pop it out. Pop it out. And you want to make certain there's no bubbles in this little section right there. You want it as perfect as possible. So I have a plan and I'm hoping it turns out. You actually bugger. You little bugger. Get out. Get out. Come on. Get that big bubble out of there. So yeah, I'm talking to the thing, making messes of my hand. Going into the back end of it, making sure we get no more bubbles, because you really don't want bubbles in your work. Well, I don't. So let's see. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Gonna have a pink little potion thing look to it when it's done. Pink little potion thing to it. Yep, there's a bubble. You don't want any bubbles in there. Not in the lid, not in the Mergles. This one is just pain in the bum bum. Okay, I think I got it. I think this is going to look amazing, to be honest. And then another area you don't want to bubble in is this little section right here, right in that little area right there. So we got all the bubbles out. We got all the other parts out. We make sure it's nice and clean. And you want to pop every bubble you can. Okay, it's not popping the normal way. So you take your heat gun. Of course it would fall. And just pop the bubbles. Just pop it. Pop the bubbles. They're done. Easy. Easy peasy weasy. That's done. That's done. That's done. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, we are good. We're good. We're good. Might need to fill it up just a tad bit more, but compared to what it was, that's looking good. Yeah, I think that will look really good. I still need to fill it up to the top, like a little bit more. And so I still have some more in here. I was just waiting until it was done, and we can take the rest of it, pour it to the thing. And you go all the way around, and you pour that to the thing there. I think it filled it up. It's not 100% filled, but it's filled up enough that there won't be any problems. Just checking all the way around. Yay! We made the dice. We made the dice. We made the dice. We made the dice. Sorry, I got really excited because the dice is done. This dice is done. Yay! Oh, Mergles, that was so much fun. Okay. And I think this is almost empty. Okay, that's fine. You want an unmolding after we're done here? That's done. Okay, this part is done. So I have to move it because I still have other things I want to work on. But this part is done. I'm excited to see how it comes out. My word, am I excited about that. For once, I think I made the right thing. I think I made the right thing, guys. I think I did it. I'm so excited. Okay. So this can go. I have to carry it very carefully. I think. I'm careful. Now, slowly off. Perfect. I might have to fill it up just to have it more, but this is the one I was talking about. I might make it green, like lime green color. Okay. While we're here, I'm going to show you what I made. I might have to change it around a little bit, but this is what I made. This is the lid. Now, I think I'll go with a green color for this one for you. But this is what I got right here. This is a pink. And this is the top right here that goes on it. The ladybugs I told you about. I can make a base with green on it if you want. And I can probably add some green glitters. But that one was a pain in the bum bum. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's the green. Okay, that's better. Okay. This is the lid. Now it has a little notch there, a notch there because of the bubbles. And that's why I told you about the bubbles. It has bubbles in there. I can fix it by putting like it back in the thing and get rid of the bubbles easily with like a clear, and it still will look good, but it will not have those notches. But that is what I was telling you about. That's the lid. If you want, I can make one in the lime green base, but you can tell me if that's what you want. The paw beans? Well, if you feel it does. This is what I have. I mean, if you think it does, but it's up to you. I mean, I can still make it with the green, but it's up to you what you want. But that's what I made with that, and that's the lid. You can barely see it. It kind of has like a little, it kind of reminds you like you see a little heart here and a little heart there. So it works out fine. So that's what I have for this. So we'll talk more about it later. But I just wanted to show you that's done. I'm going back and forth, and I apologize about that, guys. But I have so much I have to do, and a little time to do all of this amazing. Please come out. Please come to fruition. Still feel I didn't fill it up to the top, so I might have to do a little bit more, like like a clear color one and then put it to the top. I'm in the mood to maybe make some. Yes, it does. It's glow in the dark. It's glow in the dark pink with little hearts. It's glow in the dark pink with little hearts. But like I said, it's up to you what you want. So, I mean, I do want to make these dominoes, but I might wait until, because next Saturday is when I'm going to be doing selling. I can make it on next Friday and it'll be done. And do the other thing next Friday. Do that. But we'll talk about it. I'm so excited. Anyways, I have things I need to finish. It took me a while. It took me a while to work on them. So let's finish these. I won't be using as much resin this time. Actually, I don't know if they glow. I think the pads glow green. But let me check. I think the pads glow green. I have to check and see if the pads glow green. Time for me to check and see if they glow in the dark. Yep, they do. The pads glow green. The pink does glow green. The pink does glow pink. So the base part, or the part that's this part right here, glows pink. The pads right here, this area right here, the toe beans and the pads glow green. So that's one thing I worked on. Still closes. Okay, anyways. Let's finish this little guy off. We're going to do a pink background. And we're going to work on this pink background.
And there goes the mouse again.
This actually glows in dark too. And this turns a glow in the dark blue. This does a glow in the dark blue. So this will have glow in the dark blue and it'll be amazing. And the flower has, oh yeah, it has blue. Yes, it does. It does. It does. But I need to do a background of it. So let's do this. Woo! You are right. Okay. So we're going to do about this much. About 30. I don't need a whole lot. I already used half of this resin. That's hilarious. I have. I used half of the resin, honey. So it's 30 and a half. So it must be 60. And a half. Yep, something like that. So we are doing a color, and I think the color I want to use is like a a white background, maybe a white or a bluish background. I have my colors. And then we will be painting this little guy on the top part gold and with blue highlights on the tops. That's my goal. Today is my goal. Today is my goal. Yay! Okay. So we are right now mixing all this. To be clear, going to add some glitter. I'm going to add some so yeah. I'm sorry I was a little off today. I have a lot on my mind because we are getting ready to go for Pesach, for Passover. So I apologize for the oddness. I don't have my glow in the darks at the moment because I kind of cleaned up a little bit here. So I can't get to it as easy. I wish I could. But I kind of put it away. By the way, that's clear. I am going to put a little bit of this on it. A little more than just a little. Because it's not going to be the other thing. Okay, cool. I am going to use a little bit of this because this is going to help it from yellowing. Yeah. And we have seen a mouse. I look over, he runs under.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. He doesn't think I've seen him, and then he's like, I gotta hide. I gotta hide bad. Okay, take your time.
Spotted the mouse, huh?
Oh yeah. He saw me, he ran back under. He saw me again, he ran back under.
Yeah.
It was so funny. So we're going to do a blue. Uh-huh. Let's see what we got here. Not that. Oh, sandy would be fine. A minty would look good. And this is called a blue diamond. I'm thinking a little bit of blue diamond. I love blue diamond. It's awesome. It's so funny. Funny, funny, funny. Very, 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 very light. I don't need a whole lot. These can last for a long time. These can last for a long time in colors. Who knew blue diamond would look this pretty? something more standard. That's fine. Take your time. I'm right now just trying to figure out where I can put something. His little mouse. This one I'll use. I can put these on here so they won't get ruined. And I can move them around. Easy. There. Sometimes you have to do with what you got. Sometimes you have to do with what you got. And it's awesome. Now we're going to pour this glue right into this. You just want to have like a base color. That's the big key. Same here. Yeah, everything is all done. And you just use the pipette just a little bit to bring it out over in here. And then that's good. And I'll be right back and I'll put this away.
You know what
What?
the head thing out of bread.
I know, but it's getting close to the unleavened bread, honey.
I know.
And
I'll survive eventually.
I know. But I know now. Let's slide this right onto there. Right onto there. And I'm going to do this right up to here. So I have enough room for maybe. I put this right here. I might be able.
He's coming for another go.
Yeah, he's so funny. He's like, I'm hiding from everybody. No one can see me. No one can see me. When I see him, it's like, you think you're hiding from me.
And back this way again. All the way back to behind here, son.
It's almost like he's juggling. Okay. So, what am I after? Can you get me a resin piece over in here, honey? Not resin, but I have an idea for this. Can you go in here? Look and see what we got. Wrong one. Let me see. No. Go to the next one. I do want to use that, but I'm not ready for it yet. No. Okay, you need to turn them. No. No. Next one down. Keep going. No, I said keep going out. There's a certain thing I'm looking for. No, not that, but I'm looking for one I made. Here, open that one up.
Well, I can't close this one now. Hold on. Oh yeah, I really can't close it. So that's that done.
Give me a moment. I have
Game
to.
over.
I have to. Yeah, my husband just.
I break things.
He tries. He tries. I can make penguins that are pretty cool tonight. I think I'll maybe. Whoa!
Was that the mouse?
The mouse just jumped out of this. It didn't expect me to be right there.
And there he goes again. Back behind that way.
I didn't expect him. I was like looking down here. I wasn't even trying to look for anything. He just jumped out of his skull. That's funny. Okay. Anyways, back to being serious now. Gotta be serious. Okay, we have that. I wanted to show you ideas I have in mind. Okay, and this is something else that needs to be put away. I wanted to show how that turned out, and we are going to do little penguins. Whee! We got penguins. Let's pour some penguins today. Actually, let's use a different pipette. Yeah, let's do this.
Here it comes again. Very fine again.
I'm sure he's smelling that peanut butter and trying to figure out how to get to it without me seeing him.
No clue.
We're doing penguins. It's like, I'm running. She won't see me this time. Although I did see her. Or see it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm planning on making a penguin bracelet. So I'm actually planning on making a penguin bracelet. And by the way, this is my mold. I made this mold. If you want, I can do an unmolding of another thing that I made. See how it turned out. But this is a penguin. This is going to be a penguin bracelet.
Yes, you did.
Pardon me. How would you guys like a penguin bracelet? Like
No thanks.
truly a cute little penguin bracelet.
I don't want a penguin bracelet. But thanks for thinking of me. In fact, I don't think I want a bracelet of any kind. The girls might.
Yeah. Gotta wipe that one off. It was a little bit too much. Well, I think we got the penguin bracelet about the right size I want. We'll see how that turns out when the time comes. Be right back. Put this away. So little by little, little by little, little by little. You don't do everything in one shot. Sometimes I wish I had done it a little differently than I did. But hey, who knows? Right.
Exactly.
That's looking gorgeous. I can't wait. That's looking pretty good too, but already pretty hot. Good. I'll let that just completely harden. Be right back. Yeah. So anyways, what I was thinking of is on this part right here. Here's one of the butterflies. By the way, if you look to the side, this is one of the butterflies. I plan on putting like something on top of the sides here and something right in the middle right there. Same with this one. Something to the very tops right here, maybe a thing right here and here, and something right in the middle right there. And those will be butterflies. Now, let's see what we can do here. That's good. Now we are going to take, not a needle, well, yeah, a needle will work. Take a needle and we'll start doing picky work. Okay. This one actually already has the back end of it, so I will just put like a little bit of, just a little, nothing major. And we will use the pipet to move it around. another bit. And we'll use the pipet to move it around. And that helps that area right in there. Okay, we got that done. So we now are going to use this right here. We're going to lightly we're going to do the same right here. And I usually go little by little and get into the little grooves. So I'm going to wipe it off, except for that part right there. And we want it into the grooves. And you can see the grooves in here. I want those grooves hidden. That's pretty good. Now, what we do next is we take this part right here. This is when you're doing intricate work. You don't want to cover all of it. You just want to cover the part where you're aiming for. And I'm aiming for a certain spot right in here. As you can tell, it has the little covering in that little section. And this is where it gets nitty gritty. This is where it gets nitty gritty. So I apologize if I'm not doing as well of a job as you expect. But I'm right now kind of working this out. So right now I am dabbing it into the little areas it needs to be. bring it close up so you can see a closer up picture. And then you take this part right here, and then you lightly clean the inside a little bit. So you want to get as close to that as possible so you know what's what. So right now, I am wiping all this extra out because I don't want that in there. You just want certain areas done. And you make certain this section right in here is done. And it just shows off the blue part right here. So you're working on little blue parts right in here. So that's what I'm doing right now. As you can tell, there's like little blue parts. I'll show it to you. Do you see the areas I was working on right in here? That's the intricate part. So same situation here. You do the same with this, and you go into that section right there. And you sort of make a mess of it when you first start it and everything until you get it just right. And you can see the intricate pattern coming in. That's what I'm doing, is getting the intricate pattern to show up. And then I lightly dab the excess away, because you want it to show the intricate patterns. So you go in here and you look at what you got in here. Make certain it's the intricate patterns showing up. And you lightly, and I mean lightly, dab it. Don't you dare, like, as you can see, slightly dabbed. And then you can see the little bit of blue preciseness. So what we do here is, because I don't want this little section right in here done yet.
There's a shade on the line that's just starting to drag on the ground.
No, is it?
The wind must be blowing it.
It's unfortunate. Nice to get by.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then you go lightly into that little section. You make certain it goes into that section right there. You want the intricate pattern to show through, and that's the big key right there. You want the light blue intricate pattern right in here to show through. And showing through there. Showing through there. You dab into the little hole here, and you make certain that it shows through. And you have to be precise when you're doing this, because I'm right now just looking it over, seeing what I need fixed. If it's too thick, too loose, or whatever. You just use a little bit of this to go in. And then there's a little dab right here. I think we got that side done. Yeah, I think I did it. I think that looks pretty good. Take it like this a little bit. Still dab right in this section right in here. And as you can tell, here's the intricate pattern. Can you see the intricate pattern? So you go for like a full amount first when you start it to make certain you get all that area done, and then you dab it off. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing the same thing, because it's not easy to get some of these intricate patterns. So you go like this, and you know where it's all at, and then you lightly dab it off. So this is what I'm going to do next. You take this, take that, and then you can see where the intricate pattern starts. Yep, there we go. Okay, now I can see the intricate pattern. That helps me see what I need to clean up and what doesn't need to be cleaned up. Like this part right in here needs to be cleaned out. Okay, and then you lightly dab it. And you go into the area you know for a fact has an intricate pattern right in here. And you look to see where the intricate pattern goes. As you can tell, it goes into that little section right in there. So you go and you let it go where it's supposed to go. Not there, but right in here. And that helps you know where to dab. Dab again. Dab again. You just watch where the line goes or how it goes. And I think the side was not finished because it went to the side right in here. And you make sure it just shows up. Trying to find the little patterns here. Okay. Now just see what I did wrong here. Sort of like that, isn't it? Yeah, that's about right. Okay, I found the intricate pattern, so I got to double check it. That's good. Sorry, I'm bringing it closer to me so I can actually see it. And I put it in the light so I can see. Not too tight. Okay, now it's time for the little bit right here. Okay, we're going to aim it so you can see what I'm doing. So I got to go clean this area right in that section right there out a little bit. And that section right in there out a little bit. That's looking good. And then I need to go get just a tad. Dab right there. And dab right there. Right there. I can see it better from here. Because of the intricate pattern I'm using, or the intricate pattern this has, you're looking it over, making certain you don't have it all in every which way. Take a little bit of this. Dab it into that section. Ah, okay, I see what I did wrong here. It has to be on the very bottom here. Yeah. Definitely on the very bottom. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. As you can tell, here's the intricate pattern. Can you see it? That's how you do the intricate patterns of things. Oh, Margles. Well, that's fine. We use this little spot right here too. When things don't go your way, you have to kind of, what's called, not abbreviate, but yep, whoops. Whoops. Hmm. I don't know what it's picking at. There's a lot of stuff back here, so I don't know what it's found. But it is chewing like crazy. We can fix it. There we go. It's all fixed. All you do is you take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you wipe, wipe, wipe. Wipe the excess off. There. See? Easy peasy. All fixed. Okay. Just work on this and finish that up. And I'm checking on the time. We're doing good on time, but I need to finish it. Might not be able to do the painting that I want to do today because I have a lot still to do. We have to pack up the ute for tomorrow because today's Friday. Yeah, improvise. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Improvise. Clean up. Improvise. And then you look at this. And you look for the little holes. And you drop it in that little hole. I still don't know what it's chewing on, but whatever it is, it must be having fun.
Must it have fun? Darling.
Say again?
I said, must it be having fun? And then I was going to call it something naughty, but I decided against it.
You can hear it.
I'm ignoring it. Climb into my trap, evil mouse.
Well, I'm aiming it for the trap. We have a live mouse trap, so.
Is it in the way of it getting out?
Huh?
No, where is the mouse trap?
There's plenty of room. You can go in or out.
Oh, it's over that side. The mouse is over this side.
No, the mouse is on this side. There's one over there.
Yeah? Oh, well,
there's one over there somewhere.
I had no idea that it had moved.
Yep. And you just go little by little. And you hit the little holes. I think you're doing pretty good. Yep. Okay. We're done with this one for now. So I'll put that away. I can hear you. Wherever you are, I can hear you. Right in here. Okay. One second. Can't. I never in here. Let me see. What are you chewing at? I can hear the mouse, and it drives me nuts. I'm like, what are you chewing at? So let's do little paws. Might as well finish this off because this is starting to get warm. Let's work on the little paws for a different one and make another paw. I think it's chewing on something inside. There. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I heard it. I heard it. I knew it. I knew it. I heard it. And I saw it. I was like, I hear it over there. I know I hear it. Well, I found the mouse. So that part's done for right now. We got those little paws that we'll need to technically yeah. I don't want it in there right now. So we're right now trying to get as much cleaning. The mouse thought, I'm going to make noise and no one's going to know where I'm at. I'm like, yeah, right. I know where you're at. I can hear ya. I'm sure you've done that too, where you hear a mouse and you know it's there. You can hear it. They're as good as day. And it sounds like it's chewing wood. That's what it sounds like. It's chewing wood. Well, there's a wooden wardrobe. There, paw beans. All taken care of. It's not in the inside. You don't want it on the inside. So I'm right now just cleaning up this mess a little bit. I don't think it'll be in that little section. Yep. I think I got the paw beans looking good. But yeah, I knew I was hearing that mouse, and that mouse was driving me nuts. I was like, where are you? I know you're here. I can hear you as clear as day. Where are you? So the paw beans look great. They look absolutely phenomenal. Okay, we got that. We have this much left to use, and we have only a certain amount of time to use it before it's completely starts hardening, because it's pretty warm to the touch. And when it's pretty warm to the touch, you don't want to play with it. Trust me on that. Am I right, dear?
Definitely don't want to mess around with it too long, dear. No.
No. It warms up pretty fast. We got some penguins. We got some pop beans. Now, let's see what we've got here that's small enough to take it. I guess we could use the heart. The heart doesn't hurt. Finish it off. We have hearts. You can put in one of these hearts. Okay, we have hearts. Let's finish this up and then I will sign off for the day. I can get rid of that. It's good to use it up while you can, because, you know, so I'm going to the edge. Going to the edge. And then I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to take this part right here and go to the edge.
Gotta go and pay me, right?
Okay, Dad. And there we go. Did I waste any? Probably did. Probably did. But I'm wearing gloves. So might as well finish it off and take off the hair and finish it off right in here. And we have the hearts done. And as you can tell, there's still a little bit of remnant in there, but not compared to before. So we got that done. I knew I was hearing that mouse, and I knew it was over here somewhere. Just give me a moment and I'll put this away, and then I think I'm going to sign off. I have a lot to do today. Seriously. Not joking. I have a lot to do today. And I got to save the rest on a little heart. That's not too bad. So we used quite a bit of resin today. More resin than I normally do. Okay. Now, that is my show today. That is my show today. I did quite a bit today. It may not seem like I did quite a bit, but I did quite a bit today. I finished off a couple things that I needed to do. Make certain you don't have waste. By the way, here's an end result of one of those beautiful butterflies. End result. Now, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. I am sorry I did not do the dinosaur today, but I do have quite a bit to do, and we are going to be going tomorrow. So I have to make certain we have everything under control. Also have a mouse trap for the mice, whatever. And we will talk to you. Can't promise Monday. I cannot promise Monday, but Wednesday, maybe not Wednesday, but next Friday, definitely. Because I want to do one more resin pour after that. Anyways, till then, many blessings and shalom. We'll talk to you later. Bye.